So I just got a notification that a package is going to be delivered today, like soon. Am I the only one that actually looks and watches out the window and waits for packages and stuff? I ordered this yesterday and it came today. That's awesome. I love when you get packages earlier than you expect. So, you might be wondering what I actually got. And I've talked about one of these before, just the smaller version of it. Box within a box. Boom! I got another interface. The difference between this guy and my existing interface is, one, it's newer, and then two, this is a Scarlett 4i4, meaning that it has 4 ins and 4 outs. And the main reason that I got this guy is because instead of 2 outputs, like a 1 and a 2 or a stereo output, this actually has 4 outputs. And my other one, after like 8 years of using it, has finally started to show some age. It's not broken, it's just starting to have a little, it's developing some quirks, I guess is a nicer way to say it. So I thought it would be a good idea to order a new one, and I figured I might as well get something that I can run stereo and everything else, because recently I've been using this rig more than I have in the past. This guy, in a lot of ways, is the same as the other one, but there are some differences. Like I mentioned before, there's 4 outs. There's actually also 4 ins, which there's 2 XLR/quarter inch, and then there's 2 dedicated 1/4 inch ins. It does MIDI out, which I'm never gonna use that. And then it's actually USB-C, or Thunderbolt 3, which works great for my computer because that's the native ports on it. I don't have to get an adapter, and it can go straight in that way. But other than that, it's identical to the Scarlett 2i, which is the one I had before this. Like the same little knob thing, headphone jack, which I don't use, I use a monitor, 48 or a phantom power. You don't have to download any drivers or anything, you just plug it in and it works, which is one of the reasons why I got this, because if you're in a pinch and you're already having to use like a backup interface like this guy, then you just want it to work. You don't want to have to wait for it to turn on and making sure that all the drivers are downloaded correctly. So the biggest question is, how much is this guy? And that's the one thing that kind of sucked. The other Scarlett one, I got mine for $99, and that's a pretty reasonable normal price for the 2i. This guy was a little bit more. So on Amazon right now, you can get this guy for, you can get him for $230, which is double plus a little bit more the price of the Scarlett 2i. But for me, knowing how long my other one lasted, it was kind of a no-brainer. And also I can run stereo tracks, which is great because I don't have to take this big old rack if I need something like that. And yeah, they're just really dependable and reliable. And when you're like looking for stuff that needs to like travel with you, you want something that's going to be reliable and it's going to be able to take some kind of abuse, because even if you're super delicate and nice to your equipment, things happen, things fall, things get stepped on, all that stuff. So you want something with some kind of durability, and this is what that is for me. I'll do a more in-depth review of this guy after I use him a couple of times. I have a gig this weekend, or a couple of gigs this weekend, that I'm gonna be using him on. And once I get a couple of reps under my belt with him, I'll kind of tell you my honest opinions. But I have a feeling that my honest opinions are gonna be similar to my other interface. Great interface, love it. That's all I got. So the doorbell just rang again, actually, and it's another package. So I guess today is just the day of packages. Although this one isn't my favorite compared to the interface. I mean, the interface was exciting, and this one's it's exciting. It's just not as exciting. I don't know what to do with my hand. Savannah ordered a dresser, and I have to put it together, but it's very heavy. All right, that was a lot heavier than I thought it was. I literally put my entire weight on it I'm sweating because it was that heavy. I think we're going to get food now, but I'm gonna assemble this later. When I snap my fingers, we'll be back from getting food. We went to Cracker Barrel. This is sweet tea that I just got on my hand. That hurt! I'm gonna put this thing together. I'm actually sitting on the dresser. Time to assemble things. All right, now gonna open the box up and assemble the dresser. All right, I've already assembled one of these before and it wasn't very fun, and I'm doing it again. This is gonna make the assembling go much faster. Instead of using a screwdriver, I just get it in there that way. Also, favorite thing about this little guy, there's a little light on the end. It's like if there's something that I need to see, it lights it up. I realize that you probably understand how a light works, and this is kind of self-explanatory, but all right, the dresser has to go right there next to the existing dresser. When I clap, I'm gonna put this down. When I clap my hands, the dresser will be assembled and right there. Boom, done. It actually didn't take that long to assemble it, so.